Greetings to all of you, my dear sisters and brothers. And my dear friends, and all of you are welcome to my new broadcasting of the Exalted Christ, a Lenten devotional. And we still are in the words of I am thirsty. This is your pastor, Yadi. Our scriptures reading for today is from Romans 12, verse 20. But if your enemy is hungry, feed him. And if he is thirsty, give him a drink. For in doing so, you will heap burning coals on his head. Romans 12, verse 20. How often do we thirst for righteousness? Life is filled with situations requiring us to choose between Jesus, what Jesus thought, and what the world sees as being manly. Is the need to get even really that important? Is the concept of getting even something of which Jesus would approve? Scriptures makes it rather clear that he does not. The world says it is mainly do not allow anyone to offend us without retaliation. Jesus paints an entirely different picture. His image of main lines is being strong enough to be kind to our enemies. But here lies again the rub. Do we want to be a man of God, or do we want to be a man of the world? Put another way, do we want to be righteous in God's eyes? Or do we want to be tough in the eyes of Satan? Just how much do we really thirst after righteousness? When Jesus was hanging on the cross, scoffers jeered at him by asking if he would take himself off the cross. They saw strength being the ability to remove himself from the cross. In reality, the real strength lay in his refusal to call a dozen legions of angels to take him off the cross. Imagine it like this. When we touch a hot stove, we instinctively pull our hands back. Jesus was enduring pain on an imaginable scale. And instead of removing himself off the cross, which he had the power to, he intentionally remained on the cross.